Good day to our panelists. Our group of researchers is here to present about the Portable Anti-Fire Alarm System, or in short, PAFAS. Here are the following names of the proponents of this research study. First, ARIOLA Chester Dominic H. ELARDO Chris Jerico V. Hernandez Prince Joseph S. IMAN Jovann P. And INTANO Paolo I. To proceed with the discussion of the study, the researchers are going to tackle the part of research gaps. So for our research gaps, here it is. Fire accidents have been one of the most common hazards that results to injuries, casualties, and property damages. Fire accidents involves smoke, heat, and flames causing either property damage to multiple building fixtures or fittings, or only localized damage to equipment or property. According to the International Association of Fire and Rescue Services, 2.5 to 4.5 million fire incidents have been reported every year, with 21 to 62,000 deaths are recorded as fire casualties. On the report of an article from Philippine News Agency, there have been 2,103 fire incidents in January and February of year 2022. It increased by 12.9% from only 1,863 incidents from year 2021. These fire accidents will significantly result to less fatality if more fire prevention and precautionary measures were built all around an establishment or even at home. Several previous research studies disclosed the deficiency of most fire alarm systems. In the research study titled "A Wireless Sensor Network for Fire Detection and Alarm System," a traditional fire alarm system is said to be based on a wiring network which have drawbacks and limitations, such as inflexibility of the fire detection and alarm system, or FDAS, layout plan, which is used during building construction, and difficulties in renovation, where the removal of relocation of traditional FDAS requires additional amount of work, according to Piera and Salva of year 2019. Additionally, in the study of the MobileNet SSDV2 inference approach of smoke hazard detection and alert system, a smoke-induced simulated home environment, smoke alarms are only helpful once it is big enough to reach the ceiling and alarm that there is a fire in the area. It takes a big fire and a lot of smoke before it can be detected and before the alarm goes on. According to the research project termed a 6-low pan-based thermal measurement and gas leak for early fire detection using artificial and neural network, existing fire alarm systems are prone to false alarms because it relies solely on detecting smoke. Considering these recorded drawbacks of fire alarm systems, the researchers formulated the research project Portable Anti-Fire Alarm System, or in short PAFAS, which aims to significantly reduce the number of fire cases with the help of the modern technology, especially on creating a system that will serve as a preventive measure. This project also helped to advance the knowledge about programming, in which this skill is further developed for better understanding and opportunities. Considering of how expensive and complex fire alarm system can be, this has been an affordable and convenient system that people can be accessed with ease.
In this part, the researchers will tackle the statements of the problem. This study is conducted to comprehend whether the development of an innovative and portable anti-fire alarm system will be effective, convenient, and accurate as a countermeasure for possible fire hazards. Furthermore, it seeks to answer the following questions. Research question number 1. How accurate from the exact temperature can the DS18B20 temperature sensor detect, considering the listed positive negative 0.5 degrees Celsius accuracy? Research question number 2. How sensitive and fast is the detection of different types of flammable gas and smoke using the MQ2 smoke gas sensor module? Research question number 3. What is the reaction with regards to the detection of using the Project Portable Anti-Fire Alarm System, or Project PAFAS, in terms of magnitude or extent or distance, speed, or time?
Research question number 4. What are the advantages of constructing a fire alarm system as a portable type?
So, in order to evaluate this set, The researchers first determined the maximum distance or height that each of the set can get using the researchers TS18B20 or waterproof temperature sensor could detect. The researchers measured the increase in temperature for the candle, LPG, lighter, alcohol for 8 seconds after obtaining the maximum height. Because the temperature varies every second, the researchers took the mean of the temperature increase for each set to calculate the increase in temperature per second. Finally, the researchers recorded the period from the beginning of the fire to the moment when our system alarm went off to determine the signaling speed of our product. By that, here are the results of the said experiment. So for the increase in temperature per second for candle, which contains hydrocarbons, is 0.367 degrees Celsius. For isopropyl alcohol or ethanol, 0.439 degrees Celsius. Lighter, which contains butane, is 0.536 degrees Celsius. And for the LPG tank, which contains liquefied petroleum gas, is 1.063 degrees Celsius, with an average of 0.601 degrees Celsius. For the signaling speed, the candle has a 65-second signaling speed, isopropyl alcohol, which has 3 seconds, lighter, 34 seconds, LPG tank, 20 seconds, with an average of 45.5 seconds. Maximum distance, 35 centimeter, 70 centimeter, 25 centimeter, 38 centimeter, and 42 centimeter. Table 4 shows that the average increase in temperature per second for all of the parameters is 0.601 degrees Celsius. Considering the listed accuracy of DS18B20 temperature sensor, which is positive negative 0.5 degrees Celsius accuracy, it results to a high accuracy of detection for each interval of temperature. From the parameters used by the researchers, LPG tank, which contains liquefied petroleum gas, has the highest increase in temperature per second. In consideration of this data, it is deduced that LPG is highly reactive when it comes to the increase of its temperature. Furthermore, candle, which contains hydrocarbons, has the least amount of increase of temperature per second based on the table. With that, it can be said that the hydrocarbons within a candle wax is less reactive to increase its temperature compared to other flammable gases.
For the research question number 2, the table 5 shows how sensitive and fast is the detection of different types of flammable gas and smoke using the MQ2 smoke gas sensor module. It can be said that the project PAFAS works fast and efficient as its average signaling speed is 9.25 seconds, considering that the researchers only use a small amount of chemicals. In Table 5, it shows that the smoke gas coming from the candle took the least amount of time of 1 second to alarm, while the LPG or liquefied petroleum gas took the longest with 23 seconds. Based on the table as well, it can be deduced that the MQ2 smoke gas sensor is highly reactive. It detects the highest increase of CD per second, which is butane within a lighter with 196.97 ppm, while the lowest is the hydrocarbons in a candle, which is 8.3 ppm. Moreover, the table also shows the maximum of CD, and during the experiment, the maximum of CD peaks at 858 ppm for butane within the lighter and average at 424.775 ppm. It also shows the lowest amount of maximum CD, which is 176 ppm, and it belongs to the flammable hydrocarbons of the candle.
So, for our research question number 3, what is the reaction with regards to the detection of using the Project Portable Anti-Fire Alarm System, PAFAS, in terms of 3.1 magnitude or extent distance, 3.2 speed time? So, the maximum distance and angular distance are shown in the table 6. This is the information we obtained during testing using the flame sensor module. So the table below shows the reaction and test results for the test we conducted using various flammable gases. So in the table 6, demonstrate that the average maximum distance of detection using flame sensor module is 92 cm. So for the reason, then it can be deduced that it has long range of magnitude which can be detected. The isopropyl alcohol had the highest maximum distance detected with 180 centimeters, which means that infrared detection is highly reactive to its particles. The researcher found out as well that flames from LPG cannot be detected no matter how close the sensor is due to production of blue flames rather than orange or red flames. And based on the table 6 as well, the average angular distance recorded is 180 180 degree for all the parameters tested. Considering this data, it can be said that the flame sensor module has a wide range of extent, even if the flame detected comes from any different angles. Going back to the table 4, so as you can see in the table 4, we can determine the signaling speed of DS18B 20 water-proof temperature sensor by observing how quickly the temperature rises in the various combustible gases. So, um, going back to the table where which shows the maximum distance detected using the DS18B 20 water-proof temperature sensor, the average recorded is 42 centimeters, which is a wide range of distance as well. But unlike the extent of flame sensor module, from the different parameters used, isopropyl alcohol heat was detected the fastest with a 70 centimeter, while the heat from the lighter is closest with only 25 cm. So to table 4 for the table for according to the data gathered from the table 4, the to signaling speed, the average of signaling speed from the point where the fire started to the point when the system alarmed with the use of DS18B 20 waterproof temperature sensor is 45.5 seconds. And based on this data recorded, it can be deduced that the system sensor is highly responsive to the increase of surroundings temperature. Among the parameters tested, the LPG tank took the shortest amount of time to alert with 20 seconds, while the candle took the longest with 65 questions. So let's proceed for research question number 4. For research question number 4, what are the advantages of constructing a fire alarm system as a possible portable type? So, one of the advantages of constructing a portable type of fire alarm system is mainly because of its sustainability. The fire alarm system constructed by the researcher can be easily carried or moved from one place to another, as it is lighter and smaller than typical commercial or industrial fire alarm system. When a fire accident becomes too hazardous to be dealt with as sprinklers or extinguishers, a portable fire alarm system can be easily carried from this danger. This also ensures that the project will be prolonged for an extended period of existence for usage. And another advantage of having a portable fire alarm system is that of not requiring a lot of maintenance. Less maintenance needed for a system to work also means less financial reliability as well, causing it to be more affordable and convenient for the users of the systems. This also ensure a good psychological effect for the owners and occupants of an establishment because of the certainty that there is a low chance of failure of the fire alarm system. The researcher only spent about 1,400, which is considerably an affordable amount for such a system, and its convenience as well as reliability is highly recommendable due to the consistency and accuracy of the data recorded.
And for our conclusion, fire has been one of the essentials of humanity's daily lives ever since primordial times, not only as a source of heat, but as well as for cooking, agriculture, foraging, cultures and traditions, and even for communication before. In contrary, it has been one of the most common cause of incidents around the globe, with about 2.5 to 4.5 million cases each year, and accounted for 21 to 62 casualties. This has been one of the reasons why the researchers Pursue the research study of constructing Project Portable Anti-Fire Alarm System, or PAFAS in short. Gathered factual data proved that having multiple sensors for a fire alarm system makes it more reliable to alert a possible fire hazard. The sensors, namely DS18B20 waterproof temperature sensor, MQ2 smoke gas sensor module, and flame sensor module, used within the system demonstrated that it is highly responsive with reliable accuracy to the anomalies it can detect within the surroundings, which might start a fire hazard. Next. Next. Several researchers already supported the feasibility of this research study. In the research project titled A Multisensory Arduino-based Fire Detection and Alarm System using GSM Communication and RF Module with an Android application for fire monitoring, used 4 sensors to detect irregularities that may cause massive fires such as flame, smoke, butane, and temperature. If one of the sensors was triggered, data is sent from the monitoring functions of an embedded Arduino Uno microcontroller. The formulated device was tested, and the results were remarkable as to how fast the information dissemination and accurate the reading was. The research was conducted by Baba and others 2022. To sum it up, developing and constructing a portable fire alarm system that consists of microcontrollers and multiple sensors proved to be successful. This project deals a great contribution for humanity's daily lives as it helps to evade the dangers of fire.
Recommendation. Future researchers and developers are encouraged to secure the portable fire alarm system within an enclosure made up with high resistance to fire. Having the system within case improve the stability, ensure that the project will be prolonged for an extended period. It is also recommended to program the microcontroller with more advanced codes wherein the sensors can be further utilized. It is also suggested to try other microcontrollers and wider variety of access with the fire alarm system, like Bluetooth or Wi-Fi. In order to attain higher accuracy and reliability of the system, it is encouraged to have more parameters tested wherefore, example, that for future researchers will test the exact flammable gases and not only using common household materials as sources of it. Additionally, to ensure the reliability of the research project, then it's highly recommended to be tested by credible institutions like Bureau of Fire Protection or Department of Science and Technology. To also guarantee the safety of the future researchers, it is suggested for them to conduct experiment in a science lab, open area, or as long as they are supervised by someone who is certified to keep their safety.
So now we will proceed to the recorded videos for the experiment or product testing.
Sige par,
Patay na?
patay mo na. Mataas.
Video na par.
Dapat kasi yung sensor nila pag ano. Ito mga adjust naman ito eh. Malis mo naman ito? Ito, dito, ayun paro. Ayun, simula mo dito. Mas malakas. Kung nakakakang naman, survive. Depende talaga sa lalo niya. Saka yung lakas na ako. Doon kaya magsunod ng bahay. Hanggang saan yung dinakabot tayo? Tayo mga dito. Yung talagang wala na sa movie ko kasi. Ikakakilitan natin yung ano, yung mga release pa.
Okay ka, par. Okay.
And that is all about the research project Portable Anti-Fire Alarm System, or in short, PAFAS. Thank you and have a great day.